Om Bhurбhuvah-svah Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah prachodayantam. Saram everyone, we continue our videos dedicated to our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and today I'm going to answer to the questions of viewers and subscribers of my YouTube channel. And one question goes like that: so why actually Swami almost always spoke about message and the meaning of Bhagavad Gita? So actually this question is obviously from some Westerners, and for many Indians, Indian devotees, that's quite obvious situation. But anyway, let's say a few words about meaning of the Bhagavad Gita. First of all, according to my opinion, why Sathya Sai almost always spoke about message of Bhagavad Gita? Because this is the most famous scripture in the Vedic Hindu tradition. If we take Christian Bible and compare this with the Hindu scriptures, I believe that the number of Hindu scriptures easily maybe 50 times more. Quantity, number of pages, if you wish. So it means if you want to learn Christian Bible, it's not easy, but somehow if you seriously learn the Bible for 10 or 15, 20 years, you can really become a good expert. But when we speak about Vedic scriptures, it's just impossible even to read all of them. So huge number of scriptures we have in the Vedic Hindu tradition. And of course, the most famous is Bhagavad Gita. It's just 18 chapters, and Bhagavad Gita itself is the part of Mahabharata. But that is really brilliant, wonderful message of the Lord Krishna given to his disciple Arjuna in these 18 chapters. And I believe that the reason why Bhagavad Gita is so famous, generally speaking, and why Sathya Sai concentrated our attention on Bhagavad Gita, because this is the philosophy, this is the teaching how we can grow spiritually while live in a social reality. For example, you are working somewhere, maybe you have your own projects, maybe you are working for the big companies, and of course you have a family and children, maybe grandchildren. You communicate with your neighbors, relatives, business partners. So you're in the middle of social life, and the question is, how can you grow spiritually? Of course, in all traditions, Hindu, Buddhist, Christian, some saints, they go to the mountains, to the forest, to the jungle, and just pray to God, meditate. But so what if we live in the society? How can we grow spiritually? And Bhagavad Gita, for 5,000 years, because according to the Hindu tradition, actually Krishna gave this instruction exactly 5,000 years ago. I'm sure nobody knows exactly, but just approximately. And this is the message about spirituality for the people who are in the middle of social life. That's why I think our Swami mostly spoke about Bhagavad Gita, because his message was not for the small group of cave yogis, but his message was for everyone. And it's very interesting that back in 90s I was his translator for the Russian-speaking groups during interview time, and he told us amazing thing. At that time in 90s, that was a kind of shock for me. He told, you know, this social life is actually created by God, and this social life is like space, like stage, if you wish, for the spiritual evolution of the people. Oh my God, for me at that time it was very difficult to accept, because for me at that time, I mean back in 90s, well, social life is something like illusion, something like sinful and dirty. But Swami told me, no, this is created by God as the space for the spiritual evolution. So, and that's exactly instruction of the Bhagavad Gita. While you perform your action, while understanding that really speaking, you are just divine instrument in the hands of God, who gave you everything. God not only just created all of us, all ideas, space, time, energy, opportunities, ideas, information, everything belong to God. So it means, how can you call yourself as the one who is performing action? Actually, it's a God who performs all actions through your hands. And if we understand the situation, then we do many things, good things, and we're not creating any new karma, because we're just instruments in a divine hands. So that's the point. But it's very easy to speak about this, and very difficult, not so easy to live life according to this teaching. It's like, okay, you help your children, you help your parents, you help your community, you help your friends, you develop certain project, but are you ready to understand that really it's not you who is doing all that things, but God, Sathya Sai, who is doing all that things, just using you as an instrument? So it is sometimes easy to speak, difficult to live accordingly. So, but let us try our best, not just to speak about philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, but just to live according to the message of Krishna and message of Sathya Sai. And it's very interesting. This lifetime I'm Christian, but Bhagavad Gita is absolutely universal, and it's very helpful, very essential for the people from all countries, all cultures. Sai Ram, see you next time. Om Vaim Klim Prana Krishnayam Bhavajidevayam Parameshti Gurave Namaha.